to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a footpod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a footpod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. 9 kilometers per hour for me this evening. Nice and easy, nice and relaxed. Hopefully stay in zone 1 of the heart rate. I've got cross country tomorrow, so I don't want to get too tired the night before. I am going to try and run quite hard tomorrow. Not that I'll be able to run very hard because I'm not very fit, but I'll do my best tomorrow. First cross country race of the season, so looking forward to it, but yeah, a bit tentative about my prospects, to be honest with you. But anyway, I'll do my best. So we're going to go nice and easy this evening. I can see that Tina says she's going to go at 9 kph as well. Who else have we got? We've got Amanda, Alison, we've got Jeff, we've got Amy, Paul Deering. We've got Jarrett leading us out as usual. He says hi. Hello, Jarrett. And then plenty of others, all dressed in our ZLDR kit for our 1 hour recovery hour. So let's get going. Let's get going with it. Victoria is going out to deep water workout this evening, so she's off in a minute. Both the kids are in their rooms doing whatever teenage kids do. I think Ellis is playing Roblox or some such computer game. Elsa is trying to work out how to use the Vinted app to sell her clothes. And I am looking at the thermometer, the AGMT, and it says 21.2 degrees Celsius here in shed quarters on this Friday evening with 57% humidity. So it's a little bit close. It's been a nice day today here down on the south coast. Nice and sunny, nice and warm. Tiny bit of wind, but nowhere near as bad as it seems to be in New York today. Flash floods and absolutely pouring rain in New York City today. A state of emergency, almost. Amy Green says, I spend too much on Vinted. Tina says, I love Vinted, sold loads. So, you may have experience of these in-post boxes then. Elsa told me, so I was sent on a mission this afternoon to post a pair of jeans, but there was no address on the packet. And I said, surely there's got to be some kind of address or at least some kind of code or something on the packet. And she said, no, you just put the code into the machine and it opens a box and you put it in the box and that's it. So anyway, I went to the box and I panicked. And I thought, I am not putting these jeans in this box with no indication on it of where it's supposed to be going. So I brought them back. And Elsa was not happy with me. She's still not happy with me. I've told her she needs to get a label of the address of where it's going on the packet. I'm sure it must have to now, so you guys can tell me, am I right? Surely it needs something on the packet. You don't just put a packet of jeans with no... Right, Tina says she uses the Every printer at the drop-off. Okay. Right, Amy says you don't need a label. You just put it in. But how does the person pick... How does the courier know where it's supposed to go? Jeff Partridge says it's called technology. Keep up. This is it. I'm so old. I'm just... You know, stuff's got to have an address on it, surely. But I wouldn't mind. I'd be happy if it had like a barcode or something on it. At least something on it so that the guy who picks it up, the courier, needs to know where that item is going to go, because he's then going to put it in his van with loads of other stuff. How is that item differentiated from any other item? I don't know. Well, it has a so you have a QR code, Jeff, to open the box. So on my phone, I have a QR code which you scan in at the box, and that code opens the box so you can put the item inside. I don't know. All right, well, I'm sure I'll sort it out later on this evening and we can post it tomorrow. Then it labels it. What do you mean it labels it? What, the courier labels it? Because Elsa seemed to think that maybe the in-post locker printed out a label for me, but it didn't. Oh, all right. Okay, well, maybe you don't need anything on it then. Okay, I need to look at the instructions on Vinted more clearly as to exactly what I need to do or what she needs to do. Well, that's taken a kilometre to sort out, hasn't it? Yeah, so the QR code will log it in the locker, yes. But obviously a human being, a courier, then comes along and takes it out of the locker. But if there's no label on the item, how will they know then where it's going? Yes, they might get some information from the locker on their iPad or whatever, but there's still nothing on the actual packet to say where it belongs. Am I making any sense, or am I just sounding like an old Luddite who has no idea what I'm talking about? Amanda says maybe the courier labels it. Jeff Partridge says, I'm sure Elsa is all over it. It's just you Luddite. Yeah. All right. Tina says, that's why I use print and drop off. I don't know. I just don't know how to use this modern technology. Well, when I'm done here, I will go and have another little look and try and sort it out. Right, where are we? We are just over a kilometre in to our 9 kilometre 1 hour run. I'm not deviating from 9 kph this evening. We're going very steady, very easy, trying to stay in zone 1 or zone 2 most of the way. And we can stay entertained with Jarrett's jokes. Anthony Anderson is running with us as well. Hello, Anthony. Hope you're okay. Got a little group actually of people running. Oh, Kevin DeLuca is there as well. Hello, Kevin. Kevin DeLuca is running. Just joined a bit late, look. Nice of you to join us, Kevin. Where have you been? Question mark, exclamation mark. Tina Beard said, come on, Stephen, let's face it, your live stream is a challenge for you. Yeah, but come on, that is complicated. There's a lot to sort out. It's no wonder that, once every 10 or 20 live streams, something minor goes wrong. Right, apparently Kevin only joins when he has new jokes to tell. Sherry says Kevin is a misery. This is work and personal life. What else is there apart from running on Zwift? Jeff Parcher says, you wouldn't know work if it smacked you between the eyeballs, cousins. Tina says, and whining about video editing. Listen. That was exclusive for you. That was just to brighten your day, that was, Tina. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, so I did a short video the other day on my Film My Run channel, but it's only for members. So I haven't got very many members, but bless them, I love them so much because they really do support the channel. But I don't do enough member-only content. So I was having a torrid time editing this video the other day. So basically I just did a 5-minute video of me ranting and raving and venting about what an annoying time I was having editing this video. So, I just put a bit of brightness out there into the world, a bit of cheery moaning out there into the world. Tina says she did like my sofa though. We've had those sofas for about 14 years. They do have some tears in the leather now. But yeah, no, we like them. Walk and run Brighton Marathon with us in April, Kevin. So I'll repeat it again for anyone who hasn't heard yet. We have settled on Brighton Marathon and Brighton 10K for next April's Zwift meetup. We've already got Leo Loughran signed up with his girlfriend. So that's going to be good. Plenty of other people are expressing an interest. So Brighton Marathon, or if you don't want to do a marathon, you can do Brighton 10K. Both on the same day, April the 7th. 7th of April, Kevin. So yeah, if you want to come along, you don't have to do anything particular, just sign up. And then we will keep in touch on the Zwift Runners Facebook page. We may also do a separate group chat, WhatsApp or something like that. Yes, I am really hoping to get into the Olympic marathon, Kevin, also. Kevin's saying that he's running Paris in August because that's the public Olympic marathon. And I'm really hoping to get into that as well. There's lots of hoops that you have to climb through, but I'm getting there. Hopefully I'll be drawn out of the hat in the lottery. Kevin has already got his place. Jarrett is trying to convince Kevin to do the Atlanta Marathon next year. Amy's off. Take care, Amy. See you soon. She says, that's it for me. I've got to take Sophie to Brownies, and then she's going to run outside in the scary outdoors. Well, good luck with that, Amy. Rather you than me. I haven't run outdoors for, well, many, many years. 15 minutes gone. Keep up the good work, says Jarrett. By the way, that offer is open to anyone. Full stop. Brighton Marathon on April the 7th for a Zwift meetup. Or if you are not able to do a marathon, Brighton 10K is on the same day. We will just have to make you run fast so you can't tell us any jokes. Jarrett says he is coming to Europe in 2025 or 2026. So we've got a couple of years to prepare ourselves. This is what I've heard. Jarrett says, after 21 kilometres, I don't joke anymore. I just start swearing. So we're still nice and comfortable. We're in zone 2, but that's okay. That's okay. Zone 2 will do for the time being. 42 minutes gone. No, not 42 minutes. 42 minutes to go. Jarrett says, do we have any newbies joining us today? Amy's gone, hasn't she? So no. I was just about to say, Kevin. Take care, Nathan. See you soon. Zwift, lonely, drunk runners. Jarrett being sensible. Right, Jeff Parcher says, this is my favourite streaming track. What's it called? I can't hear it because my music's so quiet compared to the treadmill. I don't know, Jeff. If I remember, I'll go back and try and remember about 20 minutes in. 20 minutes in, okay. I'll go back on the live stream when I've finished and have a look. So we've done 20 minutes, we've got 40 to go. Third of the way through, we've done 3 kilometres. That makes a total sense, doesn't it? Oh, the cadence track. Oh, yes. Oh, we love that. Yeah, now, gosh, what is that called? Oh, I did know it. I'll still get back to you. I know exactly the song that you're thinking of. I just cannot get the title in my brain. It might come to me in a minute. What also might come to me in a minute is a trip to the toilet. I may just have to run into the house momentarily and then come back again. We'll just see how it goes. Right, Jarrett says, I started a band last year called 999 Megabytes. 999 megabytes, okay. But we still haven't got a gig. Very good. I like it. Okay, yeah, I definitely am. I definitely need to go to the toilet. Do excuse me, I'll be back as quickly as I possibly can. Jeff Partridge said, add it to the list of things he's supposed to be doing for us. What other things am I supposed to be doing for you? Right, hang on. Right, I'll have to catch everyone up now. How far am I behind Tina? 40 seconds. Okay, let's go at 14 kph. Try and catch everyone up. Can't talk when I'm running quick. Hello, gang. Oh, right, that blew the cobwebs away. 25 minutes gone, 35 to go of the ZLDR recovery hour. And we're heading into the glass tunnels under the water. Normally, there should be a cycling event called the Ryder Cup. Just to mess with people's heads. The Ryder Cup for cycling. Tina says tumbleweed. Oh, I've missed Jarrett's joke there. Four kilometres done. There's the little yellow submarine. Well, it's not a yellow submarine, but it's like the yellow submarine off the film The Yellow Submarine. And I don't know what colourful fish that is behind. Do you see that fish? I don't know what that's supposed to be, but I'm sure it's probably a real fish. Well, you know, real as in it exists. Obviously, we're in a computer. This is a computer game, obviously, so nothing's real here. I assume everybody knows that. Right, Jarrett now is offering it up to the community to try and tell a joke. Oh no, Kevin. You had to give Kevin the opportunity, didn't you? We're all doomed now. Right, Kevin's going to tell us a joke. Jarrett says mute your screen. We're all waiting with bated breath, aren't we now? As we come out of the tunnel into the sequoia trees. Nearly halfway through, and we've managed to get halfway without Kevin DeLuca telling a joke. So let's see what happens. I can, from here, all these miles away, I can hear his brain whizzing around, trying to think of the best joke he can possibly tell on his return to Zwift running. Amanda is done. She's done 5k. Well done, Amanda. Well done, Amanda. Take care. Have a great weekend. So we are halfway through. I have rather a squeaky treadmill today. Is Paul Deering still with us? I thought I saw him at the top of the screen, racing ahead of everyone. Let's go and drop some ride-ons, shall we? See who we've got. Right, going a bit further forward. Okay, so L Vegan from the USA is out front. 6.2 kilometers done. Running at around 450 per kilometer. Well done to you. Paul Deering is on a tempo run, he tells us. There he is. There's Paul. 6.2k for him as well. He's just behind our L Vegan lady, Letitia. Letitia is our vegan lady. I'm sure her surname is not vegan. I'm sure she's just letting us know that she is a vegan runner. Anyway, so Letitia is up ahead. Paul Deering really not far behind at all, right behind her. Then we've got Don Chev. No flag for him. And then 7 minutes back on screen is me. So I'd like, oh, there we go. Some other people to appear. Red Path and Red Path. The Incredibles. In Scotland. Well done to you. No sign, actually, of Diana, Princess of Watopia today. There's Greg Glendinning, not Alan Glendinning. I wonder where Alan Glendinning has gone. But there's Greg Glendinning. Baron. There's Carl. And there's Sherry in a group of 3. With Salvador and Saeed. So there's 3 of them together, Salvador, Saeed and Sherry all running together. And they've just hit 6 kilometers. Jenny from Germany. She is next on the list. She's just hit 6 kilometers as well. Some bloke from Wales next. Never heard of this guy. This guy must be new. Partridge. Some G Partridge from Wales. So well done to him. Hopefully he'll join us for a few more runs. Nice to see a newbie. Jay Pinedo from Spain. That's Jose from Spain. And Victor, also from Spain, Munoz. So I think they're a couple of seconds apart as well, so pretty much running together. Well done to those guys. Some French guy I've never heard of as well. KD Luca. 5.2 kilometers in, wearing a headband and some purple shorts with green socks. So can't be French because no sense of style at all. As we know, the French are known for their dress sense, but this guy, what the heck is he wearing? No idea. Purple shorts and green socks with a yellow t-shirt. What's going on there? I don't know. Tommy, well done, Tommy. From Switzerland. Oh, goodness me. From Sweden. Kevin says, that's rude, Stephen. I never said I was polite. I never claimed to be polite, Kevin! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Tina Beard is just behind me, or, well, pretty much running with me. Well done, Tina. And Anthony is there as well, Anthony Anderson. So three of us together running through the tunnels. 36 minutes in to the ZLDR recovery hour. Lola from the USA. Now you're frightening me, Kevin. Domain, also from France. Well done to you. That's Yannick. Well done, Yannick. And our glorious leader, Jarrett. Well done, Jarrett. Thanks for leading, as always. Kate Powell. Well done, Kate. And who's this? Oh, Alex from Israel. And one more runner at the back there. Sean. Well done, Sean. So yeah, no Diana today. I guess she's baking. Oh, I've clicked on Jarrett instead of me. There we go. Jeff says thanks for the ride on. Ride on! 23 minutes to go, folks, says Jarrett. Run, walk, jog, whatever suits you. Whoever lost their new ex outside the train station yesterday, can you please stop calling me? I don't know if that was supposed to be a joke by Jarrett, but I definitely didn't get it. Heart rate has settled down into zone 1 again now. So I've had 4 kilometres of zone 2. And then now we're back in zone 1, so I don't know what's going on there. Oh, did I miss something when I went to the loo? Okay, we're 2/3 of the way through now. So 6 kilometres in, 40 minutes in, 20 minutes to go, 3 kilometres left to do. At this pace. Oh, I'm back up to zone 2 again now. It was just a short dip down to zone 1, I see. So nothing over the weekend apart from me doing cross country. But I'm not streaming on Zwift over the weekend. I'll be back on Monday for the Monday community run. And once we start training in January, we will be doing a Saturday evening run, but we won't be doing the Monday community run because I will be going to track. So I'll be doing track training on a Monday night, but we will cover that with a run on Saturday nights. Anyone with any races coming up soon? Question mark. Anyone with any races coming up? We've got the Beachy Head Marathon soon, and of course the Autumn 100. So we've got a couple of races in October to do. Kevin's going to run a local half marathon in 2 months. Definitely need to get some speed work back, he says. Yes, I am so slow at the moment after a whole summer doing long distance ultras. we will start doing proper interval training again in December. Wineglass Marathon for Jarrett on Sunday. Good luck. Tina says, slow? Well, you know, I mean, it's all relative, isn't it? It's all relative, Tina. Enjoy the Wineglass Marathon. Sounds like it's going to be awesome. Jarrett says, most people are already there. I'm flying to New York tomorrow. I hope the airports are open given the flash flood. Is that New York State or is it New York City? New York State or New York City? Jeff Partridge just commenting on my summer ultras. He says, yeah, they were slow. I'm not bringing it up. I am not bringing it up. LaGuardia closed, I think. Okay. The Wineglass Marathon is in Corning, New York, so I don't know how near New York City that is. Okay, hopefully that will be okay. Jarrett says it's supposed to be hot for the Wineglass Marathon on Sunday. Are you looking for a particular time? Question mark. To ask Jarrett what time he's hoping for. Global warming is real, full stop. Flat Earth is not a thing. Sub 4 if my foot holds out, says Jarrett. Awesome, good luck with that. Under 4 hours is always a good target. So still zone 2 for heart rate. Not looking too bad. 118 beats per minute at the moment with 12 minutes to go of our ZLDR recovery hour. A sadist and a masochist meet up, says Jarrett. I'm not sure I want to read the punchline of this. A sadist and a masochist meet up. It is the first line of Jarrett's joke. The masochist says, please hurt me. The sadist grins, leans closer and says no. Yeah, I think that's all right. It's not laugh out loud funny, but quite clever. Tina says she's done. Two on Garmin, 3 on Zwift. What does that mean, Tina? I'm done. 2 on Garmin, but 3 on Zwift. What, miles? No. That can't be right. We've done more than that. Sorry, you'll have to explain for the thicko here. We have a mile to go. Oh, zone 2. Okay, zone 2 on Garmin. So she's not done. She's zone 2 on Garmin and zone 3 on Zwift. Okay. So there can't be that much difference between your zone 2 and zone 3 on Garmin and Zwift, Tina. You're pretty much you're basically on the cusp, aren't you? I said this earlier on, but my treadmill is very squeaky today. Those of you that follow the channel will know that about a year and a half ago, my treadmill essentially broke. And it was slipping all over the place and it smelled like it was burning. So I've not actually, in all this time, I've not actually repaired it. But it seems to have kind of just settled itself down. I don't know how or why, but it doesn't slip anything like as much as it used to. I mean, it slips occasionally a little bit. But I've been able to run at 17, 18 kilometers an hour, occasionally up to 20 kph for a few seconds, and it's managed to hold it all right. Now, I do tend to run on the outside. Sometimes when I'm running very fast, I do tend to run to one side, not in the middle of the treadmill, because that, if there is a crack in the deck, the crack is in the middle of the treadmill. So I tend to run on the side if I'm going really fast. But yeah, it's been a year and a half or so, and it's been fine. Kevin says he's got a My Run to sell if I want a new one. Now, I'm okay. I'll stick with this one for the time being. It's doing all right. And to be honest, if I do want to get it repaired, I can get it repaired. It's not like that I can't do it. It's just whenever I have the money, I seem to then spend it on something else. But yeah, today it is squeaking. Kevin, what are you running on if you're not running on a My Run then? What treadmill are you currently on? Okay, that's 8 kilometers done. So 1 more kilometer to do, 6 minutes 30 seconds, and we'll be done. Oh my God, when did you get that and how much did it cost you? Question mark, exclamation mark. Jarrett says, did you sell body parts to buy the Woodway treadmill, Kevin? Kev says, I found a good deal with this one still under warranty when I bought it. Had it since June. That is amazing. Tina says it's gone quickly tonight. It has gone fairly quickly tonight, hasn't it? Is it a forefront? Wow. Wow. Even with a good deal, that would still be very expensive. Okay. Not far off the end now. Kevin says, I agree, Stephen. Basically, yes, it was expensive. 4 minutes to go. Last joke. Cover your sensitive ears, Stephen. Eyes, Stephen. Okay. You know how prudish I get. You can all see that joke on the screen, not reading it out. 3 minutes to go of the ZLDR recovery hour. 500 metres left. Well done, everybody. Thank you for taking part. Tina says, thanks, everyone. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Anthony and Tina, for running with me. Well done, Kevin, for joining back. Well done, Jeff. Well done, Paul Deering, who did a tempo run today. And well done, everyone else who took part in today's run. And nice to have Kevin back with us. Thank you to Jarrett for leading and entertaining us as always. And I'll see you all on Monday for the Monday community run. Have a great weekend, everyone. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you, as always, to Jarrett. Great lead, as always. And I suppose it was quite nice to see Kevin back. But you still have to sign up for the Brighton Marathon, Kevin. Jeff says, cheers, everybody. Have a great weekend. Oh, he actually says, have a good weekend. Sorry, not great. Don't have a great weekend. Have a good weekend. Thanks, Kevin. Kevin says he's going to work on it coming to Brighton. So that'll be awesome. I hope you're thinking about it, Tina. And Mr. Partridge. Although, Jeff, didn't you say you've got something else on? I can't remember now. Yeah, let's don't have a great weekend, just a good weekend. Let's not overdo it, says Jeff. Thank you for joining online. Tina says she has had a look at accommodation for Brighton. Tina, if you can't find accommodation, we have a spare loft room that you can go in. Or you can sleep on the sofa in here. But the sofa is in here. Oh yeah, Jeff says Brighton is only 1 week away from the Centurion 50 miler. Yes, I remember now. I know you did say that the other night. Okay, 10 seconds to go and then we're done. So thank you for chatting on YouTube in the live stream. Enjoyed that. Well done if you took part in the run. Thank you for that. And we will see you all next week. Good stuff, everyone. Tina's carrying on. No doubt her OCD is telling her to go to 10k. She can't possibly stop on 9k. That just simply won't work. So Tina's off. Thank you, Anthony, for running with me as well. Guys, we'll see you all on Monday. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.